Hey everyone, welcome back to Everyday AI Made Simple. Grab your drink of choice and let's dive into what's going on in AI news.
Okay, so something huge is happening right now. A totally new kind of economy is taking shape, and it's moving at like a blistering pace. It's all being driven by artificial intelligence, and in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly what that means, how it's all working, and what it could mean for all of us. So, to really get a handle on the stakes here, you don't have to look much further than this. This is a quote from the CEO of Fiverr in a letter to his own employees. I mean, it is such a stark, real-world example of AI's economic impact. For some people, hearing AI first sounds like this exciting new chapter, right? But for others, and this quote makes it crystal clear, it just means prioritizing technology over people. And look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi future we're talking about. The shockwaves, they're already here, and they're hitting everything from corporate boardrooms all the way to central bank policies. These aren't just random headlines you might see pop up. No, these are all deeply connected signals of a major economic shift that's happening right now. You've got the Fed reacting to all this uncertainty. You have companies like Fiverr completely restructuring their entire workforce. And then you have top economists who are so concerned they're practically yelling for new ways to track AI's impact on jobs in real time. It's all part of the same huge story. But here's a really crucial point. This adoption isn't happening everywhere equally, not even close. A key finding from Anthropic's economic index shows that AI usage is really clustering in higher income areas. And this isn't just some passing trend. This looks like the beginning of a new and maybe very deep digital divide.
So, what's the big vision that's really powering this shift? Well, it's this concept that's taking hold in all the top AI labs. And honestly, it sounds like something straight out of science fiction. We're talking about a workforce made up not of people, but of AI agents, working directly with each other.
Okay, this right here is the core concept, and it comes from a recent Google DeepMind paper. And let's be clear, we are not just talking about helpful little assistants on your phone. No, we're talking about an entire economic ecosystem where autonomous AI agents can buy, sell, and create value with each other, a lot of the time with barely any human input at all. And this quote from Replic's CEO really paints a picture of what this could mean for the world of business. Think about it. Rigid corporate hierarchies could be replaced by these fluid networks of human generalists. These would be people whose main job is just to guide and collaborate with these autonomous tools. It's a fundamental change to the very idea of what a job even is. The end game here, the ultimate goal, is pure autonomy. A human might kick off a request. Hey, book me a tip. But then the AI agents just take over. They start negotiating and executing tasks with other agents. We're only in the loop at the very beginning and then again at the very end to see the result. That's it. Okay, but for AIs to actually run an economy, they first have to learn how to do our most complex jobs, right? And the way they're being taught, well, it's a massive and very, very deliberate undertaking. So the big question is, how does a machine learn the subtle art of being a lawyer or a doctor or a consultant? The answer lies in a process that is, well, it's surprisingly methodical. They call it a reinforcement learning, or RLGEM. It's basically a three-step process. First, AI labs go out and hire top-tier human experts. We're talking doctors, lawyers, consultants. Second, they build these simulated versions, like fake versions of common business software, things like Salesforce or Zendesk. And finally, they pay those experts to meticulously, step-by-step, train the AI on how to do their jobs inside these virtual gyms. And this isn't some small side project, not at all. This is a massive economic engine. Just look at this number. Mercor, which is just one of the companies providing these AI trainers, claims to have a revenue run rate of $500 million. $500 million. There's an entire industry being built right now around teaching AIs how to do our jobs. Wow, this quote from Mercor's CEO, it perfectly captures the sheer scale of this vision. The idea is that human expertise itself is basically becoming the new raw material. Our knowledge is being mined, packaged up, and fed into these systems to make them more and more capable. It's creating this sort of temporary boom for the trainers, for now. And this, of course, leads to the deeply, deeply unsettling question at the heart of this whole enterprise. People are being paid, and paid well, to train what are essentially their own replacements. But once the AI is genius level at your job, then what? So
with all of this happening in the background, how is it all landing with the public? I mean, from opinion polls to the courtroom, society is really just beginning to grapple with this new reality.
A recent Pew Research report shows this really stark divide. 50%, half of all Americans, are more concerned than excited about AI. And the number who are more excited? Just 10%. 10! That is a massive gap between the tech industry hype and how people are actually feeling out there in the real world. And when you really dig into the details, you find these deep-seated fears. People worry AI is going to erode human creativity and our connection to each other. There's also some clear distrust. Most people say they want AI kept completely out of personal decisions. And then, kind of underlying all of it is just widespread confusion. People desperately want to know what's human-made and what's AI-generated, but most of them admit they just can't tell the difference anymore. And all this tension is boiling over into the courtroom. On one side, you've got Hollywood giants, Disney, Warner Brothers, suing AI video generators for what they call massive-scale piracy of their characters. And on the other side, you have major publishers like Rolling Stone suing Google, claiming its AI is just scraping their journalism without permission or payment. These are absolutely high-stakes battles over the value of human creation. Meanwhile, while all these huge legal battles are playing out, our own personal relationship with AI is getting closer and closer. Some people are becoming voice-pilled, using voice AI as a constant thinking partner. At the same time, new hardware, like Meta's smart glasses, is putting AI literally right in our line of sight. Our interactions are just becoming more and more seamless. And all of this brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, the absolute bleeding edge of development, where the future is being built at a truly unbelievable speed. Okay, this was a huge milestone. We're talking about models from both Google and OpenAI essentially acing what's known as the ICPC. It's like the Olympics of collegiate programming. And look, this isn't just about writing code. These challenges require abstract reasoning and really creative problem solving, all under intense pressure. It signals a massive leap in the general purpose intelligence of these systems. And the money that's pouring in right now, it's just staggering. You've got xAI raising over $10 billion. The humanoid robot startup Figure raising over $1 billion. And OpenAI is out there teasing even more powerful compute-hungry models. This isn't just investment, it's a massive all-in bet on what's coming next. And all that funding, it's translating directly into powerful new tools that are actually arriving. We're seeing things like OpenAI's next-level coding partner, GPT-5 Codex, and Meta's gesture-controlled classes are literally turning science fiction into a real product you can buy. The pace isn't slowing down. If anything, it's accelerating.
So the takeaway is this: the AI economy isn't coming, it's already here. And it leaves us with what might be the fundamental question of our time. Are we building a powerful new operating system for society, or are we just methodically and very expensively training our own replacements?
Thanks for sticking with me through this whirlwind tour. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you next time on Everyday AI Made Simple.